Today we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most exciting new motorcycles of 2026, the Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP. Ducati has taken the hooligan-style hypermotard concept and injected it with its latest tech, a brand new engine platform, refined ergonomics, and premium components that make this bike not just a blast on the street but a real contender on the track. Let's break down everything that sets this hyper-aggressive machine apart. Visually, the Hypermotard V2 SP is instantly recognizable as part of the iconic Hypermotard lineage, but with a modern, sharper, more aggressive edge. Ducati has maintained the signature tall stance, wide handlebars, and exposed mechanics that give the Hypermotard its bold personality. The SP gets a special graphic celebrating 20 years of the Hypermotard, white forged wheels, and racing touches that visually set it apart from the base model. IDRSS :1/2 Motor.motorinline.com+1. Underneath the striking bodywork lies a compact, lightweight aluminum monocoque frame that does double duty as the airbox, a clever design choice that reduces parts, increases stiffness, and helps drop overall weight compared to the outgoing generation. The SP version, in particular, is very light for what it is, with a claimed weight of around 177 kilograms without fuel, helping make it incredibly flickable and responsive. IDRSS :1/2 Cycle News +1. At the heart of this machine is Ducati's latest 890cc 98° V twin engine, which is the lightest twin Ducati has ever produced for a hypermotard. Thanks to advanced engineering including intake variable timing, IVT, it produces about 120 horsepower at 10,750 revolutions per minute and roughly 94 Nm of torque at 8,250 revolutions per minute. That's the most powerful hypermotard engine ever, and crucially it delivers strong, usable torque throughout the rev range, with about 70% of peak torque available as low as 3,000 revolutions per minute, meaning strong roll-on acceleration and immediate response out of corners or in tight city traffic. IDRSS :1/2 Motor.motorinline.com+1. This potent engine is paired with a 6-speed gearbox equipped with Ducati Quick Shift 2.0, which offers seamless, fast up and down shifts without clutch input, perfect for both street use and push-the-limit riding. IDRSS :1/2 Debit insurance. What truly elevates the SP version over the standard V2 is its premium hardware. From the outset, the SP gets fully adjustable Öhlins X30 upside-down front forks and Öhlins STX46 rear shock suspension components that offer a huge level of adjustability for different riding conditions. Whether you're carving canyon roads or dipping a toe onto a racetrack, this suspension allows riders to fine-tune rebound, compression, and preload to match their style. IDRSS :1/2 Debit insurance. Complementing the suspension are Brembo M50 monoblock front brake calipers, a braking system that's well regarded at the highest levels of sport riding. These deliver powerful, predictable stopping performance, perfect for aggressive riding. IDRSS :1/2 Debit insurance. And while the base Hypermotard V2 already had competent wheels and brakes, the SP's forged aluminum wheels not only look sharp but are lighter than the standard cast wheels. Less rotating mass equals better acceleration, sharper handling, and a more engaging feel through direction changes. IDRSS :1/2 Total motorcycle. The electronics suite on the Hypermotard V2 SP is another standout feature. Ducati includes a 6-axis inertial measurement unit, IMU, that enables cornering ABS, Ducati wheelie control, traction control, engine brake control, and multiple ride modes including race, sport, road and wet. This setup allows the rider to tailor the bike's behavior from fully raw to more controlled grip-oriented settings depending on conditions. IDRSS :1/2 Ducati. All of this information is displayed and adjustable through a 5-inch full-color TFT dashboard, which offers various layout options and integrates with the Ducati multimedia system if you've opted for navigation and connected features. IDRSS :1/2 Ducati. Ergonomics on the SP are another area of refinement. The riding position stays true to the Hypermotard supermoto-inspired roots with a tall stance and wide bars, but Ducati has worked to make it more comfortable over longer rides. The narrower waist and accessible seat height. Both SP and standard V2 share the same 880mm seat height, make it surprisingly manageable for riders of varying sizes and helps with confidence at stops or low speeds. IDRSS :1/2 Ducati. Design details like the underseat dual exhaust, the exposed aluminum frame sections, the aggressive front LED headlight with DRL and dynamic indicators, all contribute to a look that's both futuristic and rooted in Ducati tradition. 1/2. Ducati. So what about price? In the United States, the MSRP for the 2026 Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP is around $20,995. That positions it as a premium middleweight motorcycle, more expensive than many standard street bikes, but in line with its performance, components, and overall quality. The base Hypermotard V2 comes in significantly lower, which makes the SP a meaningful step up, but one worth considering if you want top-tier suspension, brakes, and performance hardware. 1/2. Cycle News +1. Now, let's talk about how this bike feels on the road. Out on twisty back roads, the SP's combination of lightweight, responsive engine, and adjustable Öhlins suspension makes it feel alive, agile yet stable at speed. Power delivery is smooth but punchy, and the electronics mean you're never fighting the bike to keep control. It's a machine that feels at home in both tight urban environments as well as open, fast roads, where some pure sport bikes feel like they require precision every second. The Hypermotard V2 SP retains a playful character that Ducati has always been famous for. You can toss it into a corner, pop the throttle, and it reacts in a way that brings a smile. It's not just fast, it's fun. But this bike isn't just about performance numbers or bragging rights. It's also thoughtfully engineered. Maintenance intervals are competitive, with long gaps between valve checks, and Ducati's build quality ensures that premium feel that enthusiasts expect from Bologna's finest. 1/2. Total motorcycle. At the end of the day, what makes the 2026 Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP special is how it blends ferocious performance with everyday usability. More than just a track toy, it's a practical sport machine that's livable on city streets, thrilling on mountain roads, and impressive on a Sunday ride with friends. For riders who want a bike with character, cutting-edge tech, and the kind of grain-inducing capabilities that Ducati has built its reputation on, the SP is hard to ignore. Whether you're coming from a more casual street bike or looking to move up to something that bridges the gap to sport riding without going all the way into superbike territory, this bike checks a lot of boxes.